Hey fans of the Weather Channel. Well, we failed you yet again. Planned on uploading these podcasts a while ago, and we've had them locked in the vault for some time now. This is recorded like in late June, and it is now late July. But here it is. Hope you enjoy it. Maybe another one, but no promises, So here you go. Woo!
Say you running and gunning and bucking and thugging, I can't believe that shit. Say you jugging and moving that work by the unit, I don't believe that shit. If that bitch you messing it, I am the hardest, I don't believe that bitch. If your girl was mine, I would jump in your mind and I can't believe that bitch.
Hey, Weather Channel.THEwav. Look at us. 2 weeks in a row.
We're doing it.
Yeah, we're not messing around anymore. If we come back next week for three
Trace.
consecutive shows, it's fucking over for all of you.
Yeah, final form is emerging.
But we're back, and once again, another sad, somber note. We've lost an American icon
Old
yesterday.
man.
Yep.
Old man from
Richard.
Pawn Stars.
Richard, the old man Harrison,
Like,
gone.
God damn it. Like, what the fuck is up with 2018? Why is everyone dying?
This year sucks.
Yeah, well,
Like-
except for music. The music's good, but
Music has been superb, but we're losing legends.
yeah, at a fast rate.
Yeah, honestly, too quick of a rate. But
More on the old man. What's really got me bothered about his death is that, like, the History Channel is gonna fucking pounce on this like fresh fucking meat. Like, their lions just licking their lips. Like, ooh, we can do some kind of special, and oh yeah, it's just like, what the fuck?
this isn't quite about the old man, right? But it's very comparable to what the History Channel probably has planned, right? When our boy X passed last week, right?
Yeah.
Within like 20, 24, 48 hours, Michael McCrudden made 3 videos on him. Michael McCrudden probably made 30 grand
I don't
off
know, like,
X.
More on old Michael. Like, as soon as Peep died, he had
Yeah.
a video out.
Yeah.
Like, he's fucking sleazy if you ask me.
He's been pulling shit forever, man. But back to the old man, because
Yeah, this is
Middle
the old
finger
man
up.
time. This is his time.
middle
okay?
finger up to Mike McCrudden.
Yeah.
But
Fuck you.
yeah, the old man, like, honestly, like, a character, a great man.
I mean, honestly, on the show, all he did was sit around and sleep.
Like-
but
Like,
he'd
I've been,
make fun of Chum Lee, and that was great.
Yeah, he would goof on Chumley. He'd get pissed at Rick and Big Hoss every now and then. He'd be like, you just bought that!
Yeah.
But, like, a show that I've watched, I've watched for nearly
Oh, yeah.
10 years. I mean,
Yeah, like, Pawn Stars has been, like it or not, has been part of the,
yeah,
I don't know, like, TV for so long.
Yeah,
and,
like, it started in 2009.
yeah,
09.
it seems like not too long ago, but really, like, a really long fucking time
Yeah,
ago.
honestly. But, yeah, I mean, I probably, like, even every now and then, like, I'll see a little bit on maybe, like, YouTube or something of it. I'll just watch it and I'll be like, holy shit, this show's still pretty cool, eh? And I mean,
I don't know, like, they got a lot of shit in there. Like Rick, they have to be like millionaires, you think?
like, multi-millionaires, definitely.
Like, they got some crazy shit in there. Like, and I've also heard, like, from people that have actually gone there, the gold and silver pawn shop is really small, from what
Yeah,
they
it's,
say.
well, like, I feel like it's a pretty average-sized pawn shop, you know what I mean?
I don't know.
but-
Yeah, people are just expecting it to be like some fucking
Yeah.
Walmart-sized store or something. I don't know.
Here's what makes it small. Like this is my thought, right?
A lot of shit.
Well, for one thing, it's honestly more of a tourist attraction.
Yeah.
And they do tours of the pawn shop, right? And so there's just hundreds of, like 50 to 100 people in there at a time just getting, like, just looking at shit, right?
Yeah.
They're like, where's Big Hoss?
Yeah, they want to talk to Chumley and Antoine.
Because, like, because like the tour can't be very long of this, you know. Of
Like,
this,
what are they gonna do? Walk him around the pawn shop and just, yep, that's it.
of this 800 square foot building? You know? Like,
Yeah,
it's
like it doesn't make sense. But
and I mean the the cast of the show, they're rarely there, you know.
yeah, they got other people there to do that shit
Like
now.
like I feel like they're only there on like
shooting day.
yeah recording days, you know. But yeah, like yeah, probably pretty average size.
I wonder if they charge for the tour.
I bet. Yeah.
Like, and further, it's like, again, what are they gonna do? Walk them around the store? Like what do you get for that money? Or if it is
here's the
cost.
Here's the catch. Like you could just say, I'm going in here to buy something, or maybe pawn something, or sell something, and you could just make your own fucking tour. You know, you could just walk around.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. It would be kind of fucked up if they I mean, they better be showing me like at least a storage room or something for that if I'm paying for a tour.
Like they better show me Rick's hidden stash of goodies or some shit. You know?
Rick Harrison better shake my goddamn hand at the end of the tour.
Like Rick Harrison better show me his Patriot Super Bowl ring that he's got. But yeah, like the old man died, 77 years old yesterday. Or,
I mean,
not yesterday.
A few days ago.
Yeah, it was Monday.
Yeah, by the time this by the time this podcast comes out, it's gonna be like a week.
Yeah,
but
yeah, we lost him, man. I mean, it was so once again unexpected.
Yeah, like. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, usually you get a little heads up. Like,
yeah, especially like
old man has a cough and he's in the hospital or something, or like at least we know he's in the hospital, not doing okay.
Old man
but
slips on.
He's just dead.
Yeah, it was morning news. Richard Harrison has checked out for good. And I mean, it's sad.
That's when we pull out the guns and we give him a couple raps off in the air, and
oh yeah, we pull out the Civil War muskets and we
yeah,
we fire into the air and yell "Oorah!" I bet the old man was in the Navy. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he was. I mean, they still have guns on the Navy, you'd think, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. So we'll see. I gave
they don't have muskets, obviously, but
I was
or at least
saying
during old man's
because
service.
I gave a "Oorah!" which is a Marine chant.
Is it?
Yeah.
Nah. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Well, I don't know what's the Navy thing then. Just
ahoy.
Yeah, just avast matey.
But yeah, we lost the old man. Pawn Stars will never be the same, and
the History Channel's lining up to make some cash on it.
Yeah. Hey, Frank Fritz on fucking American Pickers. Fuck you. And that'll be all.
Yeah, Ripple man. Moving on into something a little bit more light and friendly. The boys have found a new game to play. It's Stardew Valley. We've been on our co-op shit. Me, Sam, Charlie, and Andy. Or Charlie, aka Forge Master Plays.
Sub him on YouTube.
And then Andy, you remember that asshole from the last episode?
Yeah. Or that goofball.
But yeah, Stardew Valley, fun co-op game, and I mean just fun single player game too.
Yeah, honestly, like, here's the catch, right? Magmore has been playing this game for months now, right? I mean he's had it for months, right? And he played it single player a long time ago. But me and Andy and really even Charlie just started playing it.
Well, you see, here's the thing. Charlie's watched a lot of like YouTube videos. Like he's watched some like Let's Plays of it a lot, but this is his first go around with it too.
I mean, like Charlie seems to know like.
Yeah, I mean, just by watching, I'm sure you pick up some. You would think you'd pick up something, which I mean, obviously he has.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, it's which I mean, it's kind of like your first go-to because, like you said in your first playthrough. You're more of a fishing.
Yeah, I was just on that fishing grind.
I mean, we're still doing that.
Well, yeah, you gotta bring in some cash somehow.
But I mean, now we're this time we're making a real plantation.
Yeah, we got Sesh Farm.
Yeah,
that's what we started. I don't know. Yeah, trying to do a little bit of farming.
I mean, yeah, old Stardew Valley was on the Steam summer sale. It was like it was only like 20% off, but I mean,
I think this is like normally 15 and it's like 11.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I mean,
Going off on something else, like the Steam summer sale fucking blows this year, if you ask me. Like nothing good. There's like nothing like super significant that's like full price, like slashed way the fuck down. Like everything's like, if it's like $60, it's usually like all it's knocked down to is like 40, and it's like, oh, it's a deal, but like I'm looking to buy like a $60 game for $3.
Yeah,
it's like where's those deals at, huh?
It's like, come on, Steam, come on, Valve, you know. It's like,
yeah, Gabe Newell, quit eating your big pink cookie and give us a big deal.
We will touch on the big pink cookie later. But yeah, like I hope like some more sales come up, right? But like I'm starting to lose hope that they won't.
Yeah,
because this thing started about a week ago.
Yeah, you'd think they'd already update that shit by now or something. I don't know. Maybe Gabe will surprise us and like, oh, on the last day everything's 100% off. Oh.
It's like download this shit.
Yeah, he's like, get it out of here. I don't want it.
Stardew Valley, right? Like we never really introduced what it actually was.
Yeah.
We just started rambling about it.
I mean,
it's like a farming RPG, I would say.
Yeah, it's in its own like little world.
And it's
like its own, like, yeah, you help people around. Like there's like a town called Stardew Valley, and like you just help your neighbors if you want to, or you can just go to like the Walmart equivalent store and just buy the shit.
Fuck that.
Yeah, and then I mean you farm, you fish, you cut down trees, you mine, and you take all this like the product that you make, or like say you got like your corn growing or whatnot, and you harvest it. You just throw it in this big fucking wooden bin, and then somehow it's magically sold by the morning, and then you break in the profit.
Yeah, like FedEx just drives by in the middle of the night and picks that bitch
Yeah.
up. I mean, the funny thing about the bin is, right, it oddly resembles a dumpster.
Yeah.
So when I first started playing it, I'm like, why are we throwing this shit in the trash?
Yeah. I mean, it's where it belongs.
But I mean, Stardew Valley, you know, farming RPG. It's a kind of like an 8-bit like Pokemon looking shit, right? But really fun. I mean, good to play with the boys
or by yourself.
And I mean, here's the thing, right? Like me and Magmore, well, really me, because I mean, I think because Magmore's more in charge of
the plantation.
Yeah, Magmore's in the office. I just fucking fish the whole day, like, because the game goes by days, which are like 10 minutes maybe. Probably
that's another thing. Like the time like 10 minutes pass like each like couple minutes in real time, and like the days just go super fucking quick.
Yeah, but I just fucking fish like every single day, and I mean, I'm having a lot of fun with the game. So I mean, yeah, if like you're looking for like, and I mean, any computer could probably run this.
Oh yeah, you could have a fucking potato strapped up like with a fucking keyboard and monitor, and you could play it.
It's literally half a gig, so I mean, I could put this bitch on my phone. But yeah, if you got a a fucking Dell laptop from 1997, I mean, and you're looking for a good gaming experience.
Yeah, pleasant ASMR.
Yeah, very peaceful, very relaxing. It's not Overwatch. It's not fucking. Bonkers.
Oh yeah, you're not gonna have a fucking aneurysm playing this game.
But
I mean, you could probably if you're really pissed about it for some reason. But there's no reason for it. I don't know why you're that pissed at it.
like sorry, you're not that good at fishing. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the fishing can be a little tricky.
To
get a handle on, but it isn't that bad.
Yeah, once you get it, it's like, oh shit, we're reeling in them largemouth bass, aren't we?
Yeah, selling it for quick coin.
I mean, yeah.
That's another thing. Like they never like is the currency like coins in there?
It's gold.
Gold?
Yeah, 'cause it says G.
Does it?
Yeah.
Fuck. See, they got like septums. Like, it's like, I don't know. Coins are a bit goofy.
Elder Scrolls 6 takes place in Stardew Valley.
No, that's in Hammerfell.
No.
It's like, I don't know. Let's just wait until it comes out.
Yeah, let's just wait until 2025 until it comes out.
Yeah. Yeah, I like how they just, I don't know, like, they just announced it, or like they just gave a little tease about it on E3. Fallout, they're not Fallout 6, fucking Elder Scrolls 6.
Yeah, but yeah, then they're like, hey, we got a.
Did you ask for a carbon copy of Fallout 4? Here it is. You can play with your friends. It's fun. Microtransaction.
Did you really like Fallout 4? Because if you did, and you also liked Elder Scrolls Online, didn't you? We made it. We put them together. Which, I mean, it looks kind of interesting, but not like crazy.
Like, I mean, it interests me, but I don't know. Like, I'm a traditional Fallout fan. I like my single player experience, which they're like, oh, you can play this by yourself. Yeah, you can play by yourself, but with other people because it's online co-op.
I've heard it's not worth playing by yourself, like, at all.
Like, I mean, yeah, why would you play by yourself?
But it's like, I say it looks cool because I've seen like a trailer. I've seen like 10 minutes of gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
They're always gonna make that shit look really cool, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like,
I mean, they have to make it look cool. That's like that's how they get their pre-order money.
Here's something me, like, not on the podcast. This is me and Mag Moore were talking about not too long ago. Which I saw a like E3, like they're doing some gameplay of it. Battlefield 5, like, looks like the most uninteresting game.
Yeah, like
whoa.
Yeah, like, I mean, all we saw was a trailer, which, I mean, trailer needs to be completely separate from actual gameplay. I mean, it just looks like Battlefield 1, but World War II era.
I saw actual gameplay, right?
Yeah. Like, then is it like that?
It looks like Battlefield 1, but with snow. More snow.
Confirmed, more snow.
And, I mean, like, it...
Will I get it? Maybe. Because I like Battlefield.
Maybe it's really like if it gets really cheap, like,
yeah, but I'm not about to pay $60 for it. I don't think.
Like, it just looks like it's just Battlefield 1, but like,
yeah, I mean, Battlefield 1's fucking hard body, so you might as well just play that.
Yeah, like, but here's the thing, right? Like, I'm like, Battlefield 5 just looks like just uninteresting to me because it looks like Battlefield 1. But when Battlefield 1 dropped, and I started seeing trailers and gameplay of it,
yeah,
I was like, holy shit.
Well, yeah, I think it was really interesting because, like, the market was just flooded with modern or, like, ultra-modern, futuristic bullshit from Call of Duty. Yeah. And they brought, like, the old warfare aspect back to the shooter experience, and I think a lot of people enjoyed that, and they're like, all right, let's go to World War II, and then it's just like, oh, it's like you lost your creativity.
Yeah, it's like, you really fucking blew it.
Yeah,
like,
you blew it, capiche?
Like, who makes Battlefield? Was it EA?
Yeah, EA. So, I mean, already, they're fuckwads.
Here was the move. Make the game in the Civil War.
I mean, Civil War would be really interesting, but I don't know how. I don't know how that would work out, and I don't know either that or I'm thinking Nam. I think Vietnam would have been cool.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it would have been like all jungle.
Make the game in the War of 1812. I don't know. I'm just thinking of shit that's really never been
done hardly. Like, I mean, I played some like Civil War games, but I mean,
those
are like super old for like the PS2. I mean, it definitely could be modernized.
It's never been done at a large scale.
Yeah, never first person shooter like AAA title scale.
But I definitely look into it. Yeah, like if
I'd fuck with that.
Like, if Activision just got rid of their shit and was like, hey, we got
if there's a Civil War Call of Duty, like, I'm kind of interested, right? Like, I hate Call of Duty, but imagine Call of Duty but with fucking muskets, like,
yeah,
huh?
And you're just reloading for like 45 seconds at a time.
Yeah. See, here's my thing. They'll probably make some shit where, like, they're like, oh, you have a Gatling gun that you can carry around. and you're just sitting there like turning that big old handle, and you're just like shooting people. And it's just like that shit's so goddamn heavy. No one would be able to carry it. But I mean, this is all hypothetical.
Yeah, honestly, like I bring it up, but it's probably a terrible idea.
Like in motion, maybe. Like I'd have to see the end result.
Yeah. Maybe video games just suck.
Yeah. Stick to, I don't know, Stardew Valley.
Yeah. Read some books. So, the Big Pink Cookie.
Yeah, backpedaling here. We gotta explain that reference because, I mean, it deserves its own time.
Approximately a month ago, I would say, Magmore brought a video to my attention that he found on the subreddit.
/r/not Tim and Eric.
Yes. And it was called, I can't remember the exact name, but it's called like Valve Snack Room, Valve Snack or something like that, right? And this video is from like 2002.
Yeah, it's like super fucking old and cheesy.
And like, not Tim and Eric is like a very good explanation.
Yeah, I mean, to really fully appreciate that subreddit, you gotta be fans of Tim and Eric, and like, you gotta know their like comedy style. Mm-hmm. It's just like absolutely like absurd shit and like just like weird sketches and stuff. And this, like, I mean, it's 100% real. It's like Valve's video for their premiere snack room. Mm-hmm. But this shit's like straight up a Tim and Eric sketch. Like, well, I mean, first off, you got big old boy Gabe Newell in it, and he starts off by saying like, "My favorite snack is the big pink cookie," and like they just show it on the screen. It's just this huge fucking pink cookie.
No. I'm pretty sure the big pink cookie guy was the guy that was like, you know, the really fucking psychotic.
Well, yeah, but I mean, Gabe Newell did say
he does,
it was his favorite cookie, or his favorite snack at least. But yeah, like for like the entire like duration of the video, like there's maybe like 3 different people that they interview for it. Yeah. Like one's Gabe Newell, the other one's some like weird anime guy in his office, and then there's like this fucking psychopath that's just sitting in the lunchroom. Like this, I mean, I say psychopath, but I mean he probably has like some like low level Asperger's or something.
He's a bit off the walls.
Yeah, he's all over. Like he has that like look in his eye. Like he's like intense. He's like I don't know, very punctual, and like he talks about the big cookie as well, and he's like, yeah, one big pink cookie, it's about 7,000 calories, and it's like, what the fuck? Yeah, 7,000 calories.
It's like takes me about a week to eat.
A week? Like, you'd think that shit would just get real stale.
Yeah, it's like gross.
Yeah, just, I don't know, consume 7,000 calories in one day, nerd.
But first, before he talks about his love for the big pink cookie, he talks about, he's like in the snack room there was this fucking like dispenser full of all these mixed like basically trail mix he's talking about, right?
Uh-huh.
And he's like I started eating it, right? And then I got sick because, you know, everyone's bathroomy dirty grubby hands are all over. It's like bathroomy.
I mean, you'd think people would, I'm pretty sure people at Valve are washing their hands and shit, but I don't know. I guess there's no. You'd think they'd like have some kind of like scoop or something, maybe to get that shit out of there. But just reaching in there with your hand and just eating a load of it.
This has nothing to do with the Valve snack room, but it's got something to do with Valve. In our Discord, right? Andy just sent everyone a message. And it says, Team Fortress 2 is free to play right now. That could be a nice refresher. Team Fortress 2 has always been free, Andy.
What the hell, Andy? Oh, shit.
But back to it.
Yeah. Fucking. Oh, yeah. Then he goes on about how, like, I don't know, the lady, like the cleaning lady, or like the lady that restocks all the
stocks.
Yeah, she stocks the snack room. He's like, she won't look at me. She won't talk to me.
She's pretty friendly with everyone, but not me.
It's like, I don't know why. And it's like, I wonder why she doesn't like dealing with you.
And I like how the guy with the anime shit on his walls, he's like, the first Valve snack room was, you could say, unimpressive.
He's like, there was no fruit selection that there is now.
Like, he's just taking shots at Gabe, one by one. Like, honestly, both of them are. And Gabe was like, our snack room's great.
He's like, it reflects the personal needs of everyone here. In my case, we have a fresh supply of ho-hos and Twinkies on hand.
Yeah, first he says that, he's like, and he says this, like, one of the, like, probably the worst soft drink of all time. He's like, Diet caffeine-free Coke.
Yeah.
Like, that shit is terrible.
Yeah, and, like, I don't know, like, wasn't there, like, some chemical in, like, that Diet Coke shit that just was awful for you?
I mean, probably. But...
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that was just fake news or what, but I remember people getting in a, like, that's some, like, old fake news if it's fake news, because that shit, like, people were talking about that when I was, like, a kid.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's besides the point. Let Gabe drink his fucking Diet Coke.
I believe, like, at the end of this video, it says it was made by a high school.
Yeah, that's what's even more crazy.
Which, I mean, that's what could make it, because maybe their editing makes it worse than it is. Like, maybe they just made it as a complete joke, you know?
Like,
I don't know.
If that's the case, like, I applaud those high schoolers. Like, they did, yeah. They did it.
Like, whoa. Like
I mean, and how did they land that job?
Yeah, like, how did, like, I mean...
Did they just ask Gabe, is like, hey, can we make a video about your snack room?
Like here's, like... You could say Valve wasn't as big as they are now at the time.
Oh, yeah.
But
I mean, they still had, like,
they
Half-Life
were still
going.
huge.
Yeah, they were
like,
making, like, some serious games.
Like, CSGO, Half-Life, and all that shit. Like, those games were, you know, gigantic in the
I mean,
early...
they're still huge, you know? Like, and I mean, now they're just immortal, like, fucking beings with fucking Steam.
Yeah.
But, yeah, definitely at the time, they were huge.
Yeah, and like they just snuck into Valve and they're like, hey,
can we make a video about your snack room, please? And Gabe's just like, well, yeah.
it's like, I've been waiting for someone to ask.
Yeah, he's like, I didn't want to bring it up, but
he's like, I don't want to sound pushy, but it's pretty impressive.
He's like, let's go have a look at the big pink cookies.
It's like, you guys want one?
Gosh, I wonder. They probably took, like, whoever edited that video or whoever was on the producing team, whatever. They probably took them on a tour of it, you'd think, right? So they probably got to see a lot of Valve shit.
I mean, they probably took the whole fucking, you know, crew.
Like, the class. You'd think it'd be some kind of class, right?
Yeah.
Like, some... Because I know, like, in one of my photography classes, we had to, like, edit, like, the school play. It would be the equivalent to that kind of class, maybe? I don't know.
The school play...
Boo.
Gay.
Yeah, I want to do a Valve snack room cover, please.
Yeah,
Make it like the most Tim and Eric thing ever.
Yeah, but we just love that video. Like,
yeah, so you folks now get the big pink cookie reference.
Yeah,
please, like, we'll leave the link to the video in the description, but please go take a look at that video. It's fucking hilarious.
If you haven't seen it, damn, like. Yeah,
you're snoozing on it.
Yeah. That's all I can say is you did this to yourself. You don't watch it.
Yeah, go consume 7,000 calories. All right, time to go into the world news segment here. In case y'all been living underneath some rocks, a few weeks ago, President Donald J. Trump met with Kim Jong-un, the dictator of North Korea. And that in itself was a pretty big deal because I mean that's never been done.
Well, I mean, first let's say like let's look at like Kim Jong Un. Like I'm not gonna like praise the guy at all. Like some conservative boys are, you know, like they're like Kim Jong Un, good boy, you know. But he's made some progress for sure. Like just a few months ago. He had never met another world leader.
Oh yeah, completely locked in.
Like
North
2 or 3, I think.
Yeah, I mean, he's met with like the leader
South Korea,
of South Korea,
USA.
China.
China. That's the other one I think. Yeah. And then now Donald J.
Yeah, and I mean, pretty big deal. And I mean, at that meeting, they signed some, I don't know the exact like name of it, but basically agreeing to like the complete denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula.
Yeah.
Okay, fast forward to like today or a few days ago, who knows? But
in the
like,
news this week.
Yeah, like satellite imagery revealed that like they are continuing to still upgrade their nuclear facilities, and it's like, what the hell?
Yeah, Google Earth's like, shit, Donnie, we got some news for you.
Yeah. And I mean, I remember seeing like in like the news where they like quoted old Donald, and they're like, he said at some point, he's like, I trust Kim Jong-un. And it's like, okay, I wouldn't go that far.
Oh
but...
man, you had lunch with him one time. It's like
take it easy.
It's like you're.
But I mean, just like how we can still see that they're just completely disregarding that.
Oh yeah.
Which I mean, you kind of have to be a little careful, because I mean, it is like, I guess, like a reactor, which I mean could have civilian purposes of like actual like energy.
Yeah.
But if you're
is...
committing to complete denuclearization, I think you should be looking into alternative means of making energy, not upgrading your current nuclear. Because I mean, like I said, like the reactors have a civilian purpose, and they also have a military purpose.
Which I feel like
North
Korea is a little more on the military side.
I mean, track record would show
because their care for their citizens is
down.
Very low.
Yeah. 0 to none, I would say. But I mean, take that as you will. I mean, you can interpret that however you'd like, but I think it's bullshit.
If they were looking to make any real progress, obviously they'd be taking all that shit down, right?
And they'd be like a windmill or something.
They'd be putting up some wind turbines.
Yeah, that's. I mean, if that were happening, I mean, then I would have base to say, yeah, there's like North Korea is really trying to make a change, you know.
Like North Korea's.
Which I mean, could all of this stuff, but like the upgrades to these nuclear facilities, been like pre-planned and they couldn't really do much about it? Maybe, but I don't know. It's still sketchy in my opinion.
We'll see what Donnie has to say.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you'll have something to say about that. And I mean, thinking about it, like I saw, this is unrelated, but I saw this Vox like short video about how if like there were like hypothetically like an all-out like nuclear war, right? Like 90% of the population would just like of humanity would just, or just, I think it's just all like living things would just die.
Yeah.
Just let that sink in for a second. 90%. So I mean, like, you gotta think maybe 50 to I don't even know the percentages would die instantly, right?
Yeah.
And then over the years, like the rest of it would go to like 90. I mean, my thing is, why aren't we building vaults? Like we need to get on our vault tech shit right now, in my opinion, but. Because, I mean, the world is far away from nuclear Armageddon.
Yeah, what if Bethesda's was right the whole time? And, like, their games are just big foreshadowing.
Yeah, a big old foreshadow. Which, I mean, it could be. We don't know. That's the scary part.
I mean, here's the thing about it, right? I'm not that scared.
Yeah, I mean... Like, the chances of it actually happening, like, low, slim. But, I mean, the chances, like, I mean, it's still there, though.
Yeah.
Like, the possibility is still there. Like
I don't know.
Because, I mean, as long as there's still, like, nukes, there's still a threat, in my opinion. I mean, anybody happening, I think, is just a proliferation of it.
here's maybe why it doesn't really scare me, right? being a white male in the, in our time,
Yeah.
like the wars and conflict like that have never really came to us. You know what I'm saying? It's not like fucking World War II where if you live in Normandy, you're getting fucked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like it just doesn't spook me. You know what I'm saying?
See, I get what you're saying, right? But I don't know, like, it doesn't necessarily have to make it to you per se. Like, I mean, the chances of, if there's going to be like an all-out like nuclear war, like they're probably, I don't know if like there would have to be like a third world war already started for that to happen, or if it would just happen one day. That's the thing. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? I don't know if it makes much sense, but
I think there would
have to be like already like war going on, right?
Yeah.
And then that would be like the act, I would say.
Yeah, that'd be the final.
Which in that case, if there's a third world war, most likely we're getting drafted. It's without a doubt, probably.
Yeah, it's a possibility. I don't know.
Which I'm like, the chances of a third world war, I don't know.
I think
It's just,
I think they're
in today's kind of like political climate, you can't really predict what's going to happen. That's what's kind of scary to me. It's just like anything, it could change like a snap of a finger nowadays.
Honestly, today with just as well as communication as it is today, between all the just Earth,
Mm-hmm.
Cold wars are going on everywhere.
Well, right, yeah, like that for sure.
Right. Some people don't think that. Some people, you tell people we're in a Cold War, they're like, "What are you talking about?" It's like,
that was back in the 80s.
Space race is over.
Yeah, no, like for sure, like there's some Cold War shit going on right now. Like, maybe not like so directly as like the United States and Russia, but like I know like a lot of like the Middle Eastern like terrorist shit, a lot of that's like kind of like Cold War between like Saudi Arabia and like Iran. Because like a lot of like Iran, like it all has to do like with like the, I don't know, we're getting off into like, that's a whole different subject, right? But
FIFA made a very good decision. They didn't put Saudi Arabia and Iran in the same group in the World Cup.
yeah, that was a good idea.
Which shout out to them. Saudi Arabia got their ass kicked, but Iran nearly did something.
But
that's different.
But summing up the world news, Kim Jong-un's still a fucking problem in my opinion.
In conclusion,
he's still a dictator.
In conclusion, I fear no man. I fear no bomb.
Respectable.
Okay. Guess what? Guess what I found a few weeks ago?
What's that?
Well, Magmore, you fucking know, you love it.
I'm just trying to help the audience here.
Well, a few weeks ago, I found a new subreddit that we absolutely fucking love, and I showed Magmore, and he was.
I'm enthralled immediately.
He was baffled by it. It's called GTA or Russia, and it's usually a collection of GIFs, clips, YouTube videos of just crazy fucking shit that like it's generally like dash cam footage of just like what the fuck just happened in Russia, And the catch is, it's 90% Russia, 10% GTA.
If that, I'd say it's like 99% Russia, and like maybe I haven't seen one GTA thing in there yet.
I've seen several.
Really?
Like there's
I
one.
haven't.
It's like a mod. It's like one of the top posts. It's like a GTA mod of like this guy like modded his character into a pigeon, right? And like he just carjacks this guy and just drives away. It's like,
Shit.
and you know, like the pigeon like can't see like even close. He's just driving. You
Yeah,
can't see
he's
him.
just fucking drifting around and shit.
But that's one of the few GTA clips I've ever seen. So yeah, probably more than 90% Russia. Probably like a good old 97, 98.
Like, I don't know. There's just some this crazy shit on there. Like there was just like one video where like there was this like pedestrian like crosswalk or whatever, and like this car was like coming to a stop. I would assume would be a sudden stop because there was like a guy trying to cross the street, and the guy just stops in the street right in front of the like hood, and like he just straight up punches this guy's hood, and like the guy has a dash cam so you can see it, and like instantly I thought it was just like it just looks like GTA, but it's
Like-
Russia.
Like, and this guy has like the most like angry, stern look on his face.
he's pissed.
Like he
Tracksuit, like, yeah, he has a tracksuit on, and
like he just punches his hood right, and then just looks at him, and just crosses the street.
yeah,
And, I mean, nobody's gonna do a fucking thing about it, you know.
yeah, a silent, pissed off moment between the two.
And there's, this isn't GTA in Russia, but another one that I found that Magmore showed him. That Magmore showed me a nice one, a nice post that was earlier from today. It's called "Idiots in Cars," another subreddit. And you want to explain the clip you showed me earlier, Magmore?
Yeah, it was like what I assume to be like an SUV or something. Some guy's like recording in the back passenger seat or driver's seat actually, and like they come alongside this like biker guy like on a, like an actual like bicycle, and like this other guy just like goes out of the window and pushes him into like the weeds, and the guy crashes. And like, I mean, the SUV at least had to be going like 40 or 50, and then I mean, I don't know, they caught up to the biker guy pretty easy, but I mean, high speed shit, and like they just have the audacity to push this guy in the fucking weeds and just drive off.
Yeah, the subreddit says it all. Idiots in cars.
Yeah, idiots in cars and GTR Russia are pretty much like one and the same, but like
a lot of.
yeah, you get a lot of the same kind of vibes from both, but both are equally good. Like funny shit.
Very good subreddits. I mean, damn, like GTA Rush is like way better than Idiots in Cars. I would say though, like just the shit you see on there.
Yeah, you
it's-
get
it's crazy.
yeah, you get some wacky bullshit, but
I mean, it all really can't be explained, you know, because I mean, it's
yeah,
better.
yeah, it's personal discovery of these.
It's
two.
better to see it. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, to sit here and talk about it.
yes, I mean, I guess we'll just throw in the link, you know. I mean,
Go there if you want to.
but holy shit, it's dope.
All right, switching gears here. I got a bit of science knowledge for you here, Sam.
Yeah.
I saw this article. How they have recently started to turn like CO2, the shit that comes out of your fucking tailpipe, into fucking rocks, and I think that's pretty cool.
It's some like, you know, some what the fuck shit, you know.
Right? Apparently, they just they take some like water and some like other chemicals and shit. They put the CO2 in that, and then or they like mix it somehow, and then they just pump that shit into like volcanic rock that has a bunch of like holes in it and everything, you know, where it's like very like has a lot of pores and shit. They put that mixture in there, and then I guess in like 2 years it will all solidify into this like rock.
They did that in Bill Nye.
Did they?
No.
Shit, you had me fooled.
It sounds like some Bill Nye shit though.
Yeah, it does. But I mean, shit. But imagine though, if they're able to turn CO2 into rocks, and I imagine there's like tons of like underground area of volcanic rock where they can pump this shit into.
I mean, it's definitely just cool. I mean, I'm not sure.
Environmentally,
Yeah.
like it could be pretty big. I don't know.
Like how so? I go into that more.
Like, I mean, just like taking CO2 out of the environment and then storing it underground or in this rock form where it's like less harmful.
That's true. Yeah. I guess I didn't think of it more as taking. I thought it more was like oh, we just have a bunch of fucking rocks now. But yeah, I didn't think of it so.
It's out of the air.
Yeah.
That's the big thing.
Yeah. Good move. Shout out Bill Nye.
Yeah, Bill Nye, thank you.
But I mean, science is cool, right?
Yeah.
Yo. Guess who's back? Aubrey Graham strikes again.
Fucker.
And personally, we don't really care, but we think it's funny to talk about it. We think it's funny to make a few goofs about it. Alright, so Drake, Aubrey, we like to call him Aubrey.
That's what he deserves to be called.
Because you know why? It's a girl's name. It's funny. But yeah, Aubrey's dropping an album this Friday called Scorpion, right? And,
I don't care.
well, yeah, that's the point number. But something Drake's always been exceptional at, right, during his days is he's always been able to follow what's popular at the time. That's why he's been able to be so relevant for so long.
Right.
But he fucked up here.
Will this be a downward trend in his career, do you think? Do you think this is a turning point, or do you
'cause
think this
he's-
is just going to be just more fucking shit to shovel into his
Yeah.
into the furnace?
The latter. See, he's so high in the stratosphere, he can't do anything like to fuck himself over. Like he's gotta, like nothing can bring him down, right? Like people are just gonna get tired of him. Yeah. Because, I mean, you would have thought the alleged, not even alleged, pretty much proven, that he has a son thing would have, and like he kind of is fucking, deadbeat dad him. That would take some fans away, but I mean, no, like
that just stoked the fire even more. It seems.
because the thing about Drake is his fan base is largely women, right? And that's all you get. Like something like a deadbeat dad. That's not very attractive to women, right?
Yeah.
But they still give a fuck.
Yeah, whatever.
like oh.
Okay.
But I said on this album, this is where he really he's not doing what's popular here, right? But I mean, he kind of is. So what he's doing is right now, if you notice with good music, as we talked about last week, and other people are doing this like last year and earlier this year before good music, but short albums are the trend right now. Short, under 10 tracks, under a half hour. That's the trend, right? Would you agree with that, Magmore?
Yeah, I'd see. Like, I mean, you can look at fucking Abel's album, or his EP rather.
Yeah, like six high quality.
Yeah,
songs.
6 bangers, and that's all you get.
I mean, Peep did it first, all right? Peep, Come Over and Show Part 1, 7 tracks. But that doesn't matter. I mean, that's not what we're talking about right now. But Drake, he's like, it's gonna be a 2-disc album. You know how much? You know how many songs is 2 disc? Probably like at least 20.
It has to be. You'd think.
Maybe 20, 25. I'm really not sure. And it's gonna be like half hip hop, half R&B, which I mean, he made that a big announcement, right?
Yeah.
I think. Settle down, man. Like doing 2 genres doesn't mean you're groundbreaking.
It's like, whoa.
It's like, shit.
Yeah, watch out.
I don't know, like
I don't know. More doesn't mean better.
yeah, it like just throwing in a bunch of filler shit. Not good. You know who can only make long albums and make them really good?
Who's that?
Fucking Bones.
You're goddamn right.
Because even though Bones there's a lot of tracks on there, a lot of songs are so short and they're so off the walls, unpredictable that like they're hard to get. Like a lot of them are hard to get bored of.
Yeah, I agree.
And he's always throwing like some pop culture samples or references in there that nobody else does.
Yeah, I mean, look at songs like Sesh Radio Volume 1.
Yeah.
I mean, like, that shit's just totally different than anything else.
Yeah, speaking on that, right? Like, this has to do with Drake. I don't think I really hate Drake. I just, like, I don't understand the mass appeal that he's had for so long. Because, like, his rap to me has always been so boring and, like, or most of it anyway. and he's never like talked about anything interesting.
Yeah, like nothing real deep or anything.
And like
that.
He's real fake about shit too. like I'm not sure what song. I think it's Free Smoke, a song I actually kind of like. He talks about the double, getting out the double cups, right? Drake, you don't sip lean. We know you aren't.
I'm from Canada.
Yeah, you aren't fixing up some syrup.
Yeah.
It's like, don't lie to us,
Yeah. All of a sudden, everyone's like, "Oh, Drake's from Florida."
You think he Space Ghost purpose something? You wish.
Yeah, he fucking wishes.
Fun fact about Space Ghost Perp, if you don't know, his Twitter gets banned every like month. His Twitter got banned again, and he just came right back. I mean, this has nothing to do with Drake, but we're done with that. Boring.
Bird.
We're talking about Space Ghost Perp's tweets for a minute, because I mean they're just fucking like.
Like, what, does he have to like change his like at every time too, and like just make a whole new account?
Yeah, now he's Marquise Roll. That's his actual name, I think, or it might be Rolly. But like the last time he made a Twitter, right, he was very calm and collected about it. He didn't want to get it banned again, I think. So he's being real nice to everyone on Twitter. But with this one, he's just coming out the gates fire again. Like where the hell is any of this shit? Like, for the first like hour, like when he got this Twitter back, he would just talk about quote Florida bitches. Like he would say, Florida bitches do this, Florida bitches do that. I'm trying to scroll through here and find some of it. But I mean, he's tweeted so much within the few days of this account. Like, oh, here's one. Florida bitches think Gucci Mane is a Twitter personality account. They never heard his music before. Florida bitches still pee in the bed.
Wow, Space Ghost Perp, the hero that we need, like on Twitter.
He's like an underrated. Like, people always talk about how his music's like very influenced of everything today, right? Which I mean, I agree. But his Twitter's very influenced of like that side of Twitter we like, of today. Yeah. Like, just the shit he's, I don't know. Like, Florida bitches steal coffee out of Starbucks. Who thinks of that,
Oh, shit.
I mean, yeah, like, Drake, we don't really care about your album. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Aubrey.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
But Space Ghost Perp, if you drop an album, like, I'm gonna listen to it. Like, so, get to it, pal.
Yeah.
I mean, that'll be.
I think that about does it.
Yeah, that'll be the podcast for the week. I mean, hope you liked it. I mean,
yeah.
If
crack a Coors, listen.
Yeah, cracking my Coors, sipping lean like a Coors Light. Big old. We didn't say it earlier. Big old thanks to our boy Andy for being on the podcast last week.
Big praise.
Yeah, we needed him. Hopefully we'll get an episode with Charlie here coming soon again, because I mean those are always fucking bonkers. And I mean,
yeah.
Anyone else want to be on it? Just just contact us.
Yeah, hit the business email.
I mean, we don't give a fuck if you're here. We don't give a fuck who's on it. I mean, we'll debate you. You want to have a religion debate?
Okay.
Come on the fucking podcast. Yeah.
Talk about it.
So, yeah, we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Bye.
Goodbye, lovelies.
Call me weatherman, I'm wherever, man. It's so hard trying to keep some cash in. Now I'm sending ice out of all directions. Why this world gotta